Hi guys, it's Ian from Sony UK's digital imaging team. Today I'm going to run you through the differences on the A6100, the 6400 and the 6600 and which one could potentially be the perfect fit for yourself. So let's have a look at the physical differences of the three different cameras. First of all, you'll notice the 61 and 6400 both look very similar in shape, whereas the 6600 has a slightly larger hand grip due to the Z-type battery. Also, it's worth pointing out that the 61 and 6400 only have one customizable button at the top, whereas the 6600 has two. Also, the 61 and 64 have a built-in flash, whereas the 6600 does not. However, all three cameras do have a hot shoe for adding an external flash gun on the top. One of the other differences being is the mode dial. You'll notice that the 61 and 6400 have got a panorama slot, whereas the 6600 does not. However, what you do get is a customizable memory recall 1 and 2 button on the top there. It's also worth pointing out at this point that the 6600 is the only one with the built-in microphone and headphone socket for video. Now, if we look at the back of the cameras, one of the first things you'll notice is that the A6100 does not have a toggle for the AF, MF and the AEL button. It only has the AEL button programmed there. Also, due to the 6600 not having a pop-up flash, we do not have the pop-up flash button. However, instead what we have done is we have moved the menu button over to the side and added an extra customizable C3 button and C4 at the bottom down here, whereas the 6100 and 6400 only has a C2 button. So that allows you to have extra customizable buttons on the A6600. Now let's have a look at internal differences of the three different cameras. So all three cameras share the same 24.2 megapixel XMOR sensor, as well as the latest Bion ZX processor from Sony. It's the A6100 with the lowest ISO range of 51200 compared to 102,400 found in the A64 and 6600. Now it's the A6600 which is the only camera in this lineup, which will give us a 5-axis in-body image stabilization, which is great for low light handheld stills as well as handheld video. Moving over to the focusing system of the three cameras. They will all give you lightning quick autofocus with a reaction speed of 0.02 seconds, also with 425 phase and 425 contrast detection autofocus points. All three cameras will shoot up to 11 frames per second continuous shooting, with autofocus and auto exposure taking place between every frame. All three cameras also share the same real-time tracking capabilities, as well as real-time eye autofocus and animal eye autofocus. Now, moving over to the movie functions of the cameras, all three cameras will give us internal 4K video recording without pixel binning, as well as up to 120 frames per second slow and quick motion. All three also have a microphone jack, however it is only the A6600 which has both the microphone as well as a headphone socket. Now, all three will give us a real-time tracking capabilities whilst we are filming, but yet again it's only the A6600 which gives us eye autofocus whilst we are in movie mode. And it's also worth mentioning that all three cameras do not have a recording limit, therefore you are only limited by your memory card on how long you can film for. Now, the main differences in the 6400 and the 6600 compared to the 6100 are that the A64 and 66 give us S-Log2, S-Log3 as well as HLG for much more scope whilst we are in our post-production. Now, moving on to the operations factor of the cameras, the A6100 is the lightest camera in the lineup with its high rigidity plastic body, whereas the 6400 you do get more magnesium alloy as well as a high rigidity plastic and more weather sealant compared to the 61, whereas the 6600 uses a full magnesium alloy chassis with more weather sealant for much more durable use. The A61 and 6400 both use a W-type battery, whereas the A6600 uses a Z-type battery which can be found in the A7 Mark III range of cameras. Now the A6100 has the lowest quality viewfinder of 1.4 megapixels, whereas the 64 and 66 have got the 2.4 megapixel OLED viewfinder. Now all three cameras have got a flip screen which will flip up to 180 degrees up or 74 degrees down, which is great for the likes of macro photography, as well as the flip screen is a touchscreen also and can be programmed to activate the real-time tracking facilities by tapping on the subject. And all three cameras also share the likes of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and the NFC connectivity if you would like to connect your camera and control it with your mobile phone. So what is the right camera for you? If you're currently using a point and shoot camera and would like to step away from that, learn a little bit more about the theory about photography and potentially make some home movies, then you certainly can't go far wrong with the A6100. However, if you would like a little bit more dust and moisture resistance, as well as professional video features, then the A6400 would be the right choice for yourself. Now once again, if you do need more battery life, and like the sound of the in-body image stabilization, as well as the likes of eye autofocus whilst filming, then the A6600 will not disappoint. Now guys, I hope that this video has been informative and makes your decision process in choosing your next camera that little bit easier. Thanks for watching.